Greetings everyone, here's Lodric and this is the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my rematch with KilRoy, still scenario 1 but the new map 27 beta. So the last days of December already, and we will see if I can continue to get rid of the American presence in Luzon, North Philippines, and also finish maybe the Malayan forces. But first there was my robot trying to finish this AM penguin, but no. There's a very heavily damaged robot, and this was the other one. So I will maybe lose here one this submarine again. First my ongoing battle at Hawaii. Night bombardments against Canton. And my robot go down. So it's not S2, it's a robot. But I think it's the number 4 robot already. Here's a light cargo ship trying to escape Palipatpan, but sunk. So my carriers are still trying to catch up these 2 destroyers. So what they are, running east, we're both running east, so I try to catch up. I don't really have so much fuel left, but I was hoping maybe in the last fast strike I can maybe close the distance. Even if I don't hit anything big, but to sink some destroyers is also nice. At least at the beginning it has maybe a meaning. Little bombardments everywhere. Most of the time I run here at 5,000 feet altitude, only to make sure that this is normally, I think the altitude heavy machine guns cannot hit you, and I'm not so sure. I think the Chinese have heavy machine guns for flak, so I keep out of range of this. Here's my carrier strike, and this has destroyers trying to run, but I was able to create at least one torpedo hit here. The KilT. Yeah, okay. So only one torpedo hit, maybe one destroyer is dead. But there's still an afternoon attack. in some Catalinas, trying to attack my heavy cruisers again, but failing. Similar for the Dutch. And there's still some more Hudsons out of Rangoon, but I can intercept them. No afternoon airstrike against this destroyer, so my submarine is in position. Normally was waiting for a damaged destroyer, but no, the airstrike failed. So submarine cannot get an easy hit to finish them off. Pity. And I also hear no sinking sound, so looks like that this destroyer so far survived. But it's normally a little distance to Pearl Harbor. Yeah. Good. Finally, my reinforcements arrived. You can see here that I can take on this Chinese army and force them to retreat to direction Aichang. So they're jumping west on the highway. Many broken units, for me nearly 100 disabled, also need some time to recover. These Chinese units are also forced to return the running direction of Wenchao. He is only very light losses for me. That was nearly perfect. And my Wenchao army, or Shanghai army you can call it. So I fight here against 100 Chinese corps. I think this is elite corps. They have and they stay here I think on double terrain, so they have HQ support. But I also have all of my maximum buffs. So at the end I can create here more damage. Still I suffer over 100 disabled units. At the Yan'an, my army is closing in. Also this Chinese army is now defeated and jumping back to Yan'an. Here is only light losses for me. That is better. And the Filipino units still holding on. But for how long? And I call my tanks out of the town. I simply don't want to fight more because I was already half broken and I let them take the city. I don't need the city, there's nothing inside, so take it. I fall back and fight for the next city where I have better a better chance to stand the tide. Flexible defense. So, I'm not sure if there was much air activity. I killed 2 Hudsons, and this was more or less all. The rest are all ops losses. I lost one of my own pilots. Okay. There was... Oh yeah, my rowboat go down, hit a mine, unluckily. The KilRoy is I hear no sinking sound, or I miss it, but I believe it will sink sooner or later. But it's only a very shitty, cheap 1,200 ton destroyer. So only second class. And there was maybe a light cargo ship. Okay. But it's all small flies. Yunnan army is on the way. I will now cross here. I will cross and stay on the road. It's simply faster. Mongolian army is also trying to catch up, and then, well, maybe in the long run going for Lenshao. I think the reinforcements arrive here in Yutze, so that I can maybe soon start walking. All units are maybe ready. Yeah. So I can maybe start my walk on Xi'an. And here in the source we had two battles. I was able to break the block force here. So I think I must simply walk to Wenshao and take the city. This is a bigger industry city here. Could be nice to take it. And my Canton army is also on the way to take on these block forces. There are Chinese units coming from the rear. So I think KilRoy tried to more or less come from Auf Amoy or Charmin from both sides and maybe take the city. This city is only important because here's normally a bigger airbase and a fixed installation of a base force. So you cannot move this base force out. So it's not as super critical. There's also no industry. You can lose this city. But would be waste if I lose this base force in the long run. Because there is a garrison request, you must keep it at least 60. So the base force give you already 30. Yeah, try to hold it. Yeah, Burma need more time. The roads are small. Yeah, Malaya is nearly finished. There's really only this unit left, and this is here also. This unit I don't really care too much. This unit is also in the jungle. They are out of the way, so I only want to get this unit away because then the rail will open here. Then this will interlinked here. You can see here is a connection point. So if I kick this unit out, then I have already everything. These two units don't block anything more. Of course, there's a direct rail, but this is okay. This direct rail I cannot use, but I don't really need. But I can then rail everything around if I want. I also create a new task force and a battle group. This is my Palmbang army, because I think it's time. It's end of the month, and end of the month I won't normally be in Palmbang, or the Dutch forces getting here too strong. Up to now, maybe there's not much in Palmbang, no reinforcements. So because last time also KilRoy tried to bring in a British division. I don't know if it was really British, but India British division, and I intercepted. I was a little faster. I think the British division was already here somewhere, because he landed, I think, at this side and then walked here down, and I took Palmbek just in time, and we met us here somewhere. So I also don't want to be too slow. He maybe try to bring in reinforcements and hold Palmbek as long as possible. It's simply a good location. With Palmbek, you can make sure that there's no shipping normally around more. It's the north side of Java, because you can simply shut down here and all shippings be. I mean, out of Singapore, this is also possible with the Nell bombers and Betty bombers, but simply Palmbang is much more closer to Java. And you can also start to air raid normally Batavia. So my cruisers are getting here attacked the second day. I think I need here some air cover. I don't know why, better fall back. Yeah, I'm already on the way. Task Force 44. I don't know where's Task Force 44. Strange. I think this was only a misclick. I normally won't go back, but the unit have still the order to follow Task Force 44. Nothing else here. The Americans still holding here the jungles, but for how long? And I move with all my forces on this broken Manila garrison unit, so this is more or less half of the American forces, or no, not half, but maybe one third is here, separated from the rest of in Batavia, but both already lost their battle, so they are both half broken. I must only finish them off. And I control all in the north, so there's normally no way they can run away. So I only must force them to battle, and this is clear terrain, so there's no bonus for them. Easy victory normally. And Rabul, I try to get my patrol boat back. Of course, I would normally had my submarine back. So, more forces arriving in Palmbang, in Rabul. Sooner or later, I must create my Pomorsby task force. But to do this, I think I need to wait for my carriers coming back. I see here these two destroyers. My task force attacked. Yeah, I'm range of 7, so only torpedo bombers can attack. Yeah, we will see if I try to finish them off, but I come closer and closer. Pearl Harbor is already here. It is really not more too far away. A little dangerous. And also a little low on fuel. Oh. Good. And see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.